Hello, Good Stuff family. I wanted to tell you about an important story that's going to run tonight, right here tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, in which we ask the question, are we missing the mark on menopause with the Kathy Hilgart story? Kath and I grew up together. In fact, pretty much as far back as I can remember, there was Kathy Oswald, or now Hilgart, as my sister friend in crime, right there through every stage of life, puberty, her wedding, and now that stage is menopause. Ugh. In a blink, here we are. We're feeling bad that we laughed at our mamas every time they said, "Is it hot in here?" And we're feeling bad in general, if we're being honest, some days, physically, mentally, emotionally. Can y'all relate to that? Because not so fun fact of life, our hormones skip out long before we're done with them and long before we're finished, quite honestly, living healthy, productive lives. And in Kath's case, a severe hormone deficiency nearly cost her life. But there is hope. For Kath, it came in the form of menopausal hormone therapy. Maybe you've heard of it. Is referred in the past as hormone replacement therapy, or HRT. It's not for everyone, but for Kath, it was a lifesaver. And so tonight we're going to talk to her doctor as well, Dr. Dana Russo. She's just got some great insight, and I hope that y'all can listen in. Here's a little sample of what she has to share.
Well, I think the most important thing in what we're doing here and with this podcast and with a lot of these great books that are coming out and, this menopausal movement that's getting so much national awareness, which I'm thrilled about, is just educating women that they know that with menopause, their symptoms are legitimate and they should be asking for help. The vast majority of women who ask for menopausal therapy do not receive treatment. And I think the most important part is that women just get educated and knowing that they don't have to just live with it. There are solutions. And if they don't get an answer or don't get treatment from somebody for their menopausal symptoms, find somebody else. Yeah. But they should not be ignored. They should not settle for not being treated. I mean, again, there is always, every case has to be considered individually. There are some risk factors for some people where it is not a proper therapy, but for women just to advocate for themselves and not have to just say, I'm just going to live with it. That's just the way it is.
So again, tonight, you guys, 7 Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, it's Kathy Hilgart's real, raw, vulnerable story of her journey through what she calls hell and back. And through it all, when her hormones took a hike, she feels that God never left her side. Showed up, she says, in the form of family and friends who stood on faith, and that doctor who you just saw, Dr. Russo, who took the time to listen. So Kath's hope is that God can use her story for his glory. Are you in the middle of menopause, or maybe you love someone who is? Then this story is for you. This is the Kathy Hilgart story tonight, right here on this channel, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We hope to see you there. God bless you.